One Winter Games event that's grabbing a lot of attention in the nation is women's ice hockey. Seoul and Pyongyang are competing as one. But this isn't the first inter-Korean team-up. Hee-jun shows us what other sporting celebrations in the past the two Koreas have marched together or competed under the same flag.
A highly symbolic moment at PyeongChang 2018. The two Koreas marching under one Korean flag, showing an undivided Korean peninsula for the first time in 12 years. But it's not the only time that athletes from the two Koreas have marched side by side. The 1991 World Table Tennis Championships in Chiba, Japan. The Korean unification flag was used for the first time when athletes from the two Koreas fielded joint teams at the championships in April 1991. With just around a month of training, the women's joint team went all the way to the finals and won the gold medal, defeating the mighty Chinese team. The same year at the 1991 FIFA World Youth Championship in Portugal, the Korea sent a unified soccer team that ended up reaching the quarterfinals. Then, during the 2000 Summer Olympics in Sydney, Australia, the two Koreas marched together under a united flag for the first time at the opening and closing ceremonies of the Sydney Games. It marked the first time athletes from South and North had marched together at the Olympics since the 1945 division. South and North Korea were together again for the opening and closing ceremonies of the 2002 Asian Games in Busan, South Korea. It was the second appearance of the unification flag and the first time North Korea sent their Army of Beauties, the same cheerleading squad rooting for the two Koreas during the PyeongChang Games. They continued to march side by side at the 2004 Summer Olympics in Athens, Greece, and the 2006 Winter Olympics in Torino, Italy, although they competed as separate teams. Due to a shift in inter-Korean relations, however, the joint Olympic entrances went on a hiatus right up until this year. And today, the 2018 Winter Olympics in PyeongChang, South Korea. Never have the two Koreas competed under a joint flag during the Winter Games. Regardless of whether this will be a successful breakthrough for diplomatic ties, the PyeongChang Winter Games will be remembered as a development where the South and North came together as one for the first time in over a decade. Hee-jun, Arirang News.